I'm Stephanie Brinkerhoff with Hair and Makeup by Steph, and today I'm going to be walking you through a messy top knot, which is one of my go-to quick and easy wedding hairstyles. Let's go ahead and get started. Her hair has already been curled and prepped at the roots. If you want a more in-depth tutorial on my prep work, you can refer to my video Updo 101 on Kenra Professional's YouTube page. So since her hair's already prepped, let's go ahead and jump into the updo. The first thing I'm going to do is get all of her hair in a high pony. Where you do the ponytail kind of depends on how high you want the top knot sitting. Some people like it back a little further, some people like it up higher to make it more dramatic. So you're gonna get all of the hair up, except for the hair that you're going to leave out around the face. So when I'm doing this, I like to use my hands to comb through the hair instead of a brush, because a brush ends up making things look too uniform and too smooth, and I want it to be a little bit more organic. Once I have this in the general area that I want it, I'm going to detail a little bit more, make sure I only have left out what I want to frame the face. When it comes to leaving hair out to frame around the face, if you're unsure about what you want to do, definitely leave out more, because it's going to be easier to pin some back later if you need to than it's going to be to pull more hair out. So this is about how much I want, but if I wasn't sure, I would definitely leave out more and then just figure it out later. So I'm gonna get this in a high pony, and then before I move on to creating my bun, I'm going to dishevel all of this a little bit. So I'm just breaking it up with my hands, pulling on it to add volume, making it look nice and organic. Doing this is kind of a combination of pulling on pieces to loosen them, but also pulling on some pieces in the pony to tighten certain spots. And then I'm going to scrunch it up a little bit more as well. Anything to break it up. I tend to put more volume through the top rather than on the sides, so it doesn't end up looking too round around her face. Now I'm just applying some of the Perfect Medium Spray 13, combing that in there to help add even more separation. I'm also going to softly pull down on some of these around her face to make the transition from the hair that's left out to the ponytail a little bit more natural. Now I'm ready to move on to my bun. I want to add a little bit more grit to this, so I'm gonna go in with the Kenra Dry Texture Spray 6 and just apply that all throughout the ponytail. So I'm sort of scrunching that in, making it nice and messy. Now I'm going to divide my ponytail in half and create this bun using 2 pieces. I'll get one of these clipped out of the way. So I'm going to take this first piece and twist it, and then I'm going to open this up a little bit by pulling on different sections, and I'm going to lock this in place with the Volume Spray 25. Now I want all of this to stay uniform and together, so I'm going to secure the bottom with an elastic. Before I move on, I can pull on some of these sections a little bit more to add more volume. Okay, now I'm going to repeat that same process with this second piece. At this point, I'm going to use these 2 twists to create my bun. So I'm using all of this texture. So I'm going to carefully wrap this around and get that pinned. It doesn't matter which way you wrap. You just want to make sure that you're filling in all of your holes. And now I'll take my second twist and wrap this around the back. And before I finish, I'm just gonna go through and detail, make sure it's balanced, make it a little bit more airy, and then we will be good to go. Now to finish, I'm just going to detail the pieces that I've left out. There you have it. Those are my tips and techniques for creating a messy top knot, which is a really quick and easy wedding style. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you want to learn more updos, you can head over to Kenra Professional's YouTube page.